Everyone in the family had already made their choice. They always did. When the twins walked into a room together, all eyes followed Luna, the fair-skinned, shining twin with perfect posture and sharper words. Compliments surrounded her like air. And then there was Maya. She walked quietly behind her sister, darker-skinned, softer voice, kinder eyes, almost invisible. No one noticed when Maya stayed silent. No one asked why she never complained. And no one imagined that the truth she carried would one day tear the family apart. Because the day the truth came out, they didn't just lose a favorite. They lost the one who held everything together. From the moment the twins could walk, the difference between them was already written into the way people looked at them. When Luna entered a room, conversations shifted. Heads turned. Smiles appeared without effort. Her fair, glowing skin and confident posture seemed to invite admiration before she ever spoke. Compliments followed her like a shadow she never questioned. Maya always followed a step behind. Her skin was darker, her movements softer, her presence quieter. She didn't demand attention, and because of that, she rarely received it. People noticed her only after they had finished admiring her sister. At family gatherings, Luna was placed at the center, seated beside elders, introduced proudly to guests, asked about her future. Everyone wanted to hear her opinions, her plans, her dreams. Maya stood near the edges of the room, helping silently. She carried plates, refilled glasses, cleaned spills before anyone asked. When someone thanked her, it was brief, polite, forgettable. No one asked her about her dreams. As children, the difference hurt, but confused her. Maya didn't understand why love seemed louder for one twin and quieter for the other. She assumed it was temporary, something that would even out with time. It never did. Luna learned quickly how the world worked. She understood that confidence earned praise, that speaking first meant being heard, that interrupting was rarely punished if you were admired enough. She spoke boldly, even when she was wrong, and people listened anyway. Maya noticed something else. She noticed that kindness didn't earn the same reaction. When Luna forgot homework, teachers laughed it off. When Maya made a mistake, it was quietly corrected without comment. When Luna teased her sister in front of others, it was dismissed as humor. When Maya stayed silent, it was expected. At home, their parents never said they favored Luna, but favoritism doesn't always need words. It shows itself in attention, in patience, in who gets forgiven quickly and who is expected to understand. If Luna was upset, the house shifted to accommodate her mood. If Maya was upset, she learned to handle it alone. Maya developed a habit of swallowing emotions before they reached her face. She smiled even when hurt. She nodded even when ignored. She believed that being understanding was the same as being strong. And for a long time, she was right. As they grew older, the gap widened. Luna became sharper, her words quicker, her tone heavier with entitlement. She corrected Maya publicly, laughed when others joined in, and rolled her eyes whenever Maya tried to speak. Maya never defended herself, not because she couldn't, but because she didn't want to become someone she wasn't. She believed that love didn't need competition. But what Maya didn't realize was that silence, repeated too often, slowly teaches people how to overlook you. At school events, Luna stood on stages. Maya stayed backstage, helping organizers, fixing problems before they were noticed. At home, Luna talked about herself. Maya listened. She remembered birthdays. She remembered fears. She remembered who needed help, and gave it quietly. And the family, they grew comfortable with this balance. They called Luna strong. They called Maya easy. No one questioned what easy really meant. Maya wasn't weak. She was carrying everyone. Word of the act spread quickly. Nurses whispered in the corridors. Doctors discussed it in meetings. And even the mother-to-be's family couldn't stop marveling at what had happened. They tried to praise the black-faced twin, but she waved their gratitude away. It was the right thing to do, she said simply, her voice calm, her eyes serene. The white-faced twin struggled with her own emotions. She had watched her sister give life when she herself had hesitated over a superficial fay. She replayed the scene in her mind. The blood, the trembling veins, the life saved. A part of her was ashamed, But another part was inspired. Slowly, she realized the depth of kindness and the importance of acting with courage rather than fear. Days passed. The mother-to-be recovered fully, holding her newborn baby with tears of joy in her eyes. She hugged the black-faced twin, whispering, "You saved us. You saved my baby. You are a hero." Doctors, nurses, and hospital staff couldn't stop talking about the extraordinary act of bravery by someone so young. The twins walked home together, the city lights casting long shadows on the sidewalk. The black-faced twin was quiet, thoughtful, her mind at peace. The white-faced twin walked beside her, understanding dawning slowly. She had witnessed an act of selflessness that no word could capture, a lesson in courage, humanity, and true beauty. By the time they reached home, the white-faced twin finally spoke. You were amazing," she said softly. I didn't understand before. I see now, true beauty is in the heart, not the skin." The black-faced twin smiled, squeezing her sister's hand. "It's never too late to learn," she said. The story of the twins spread through the community, inspiring people of all ages. Social media picked it up. Doctors and hospitals shared it as a lesson in courage, and children everywhere learned that no act of kindness is too small to change the world. This event marked a turning point not just for the twins, but for everyone who witnessed or heard about it. Humanity, empathy, and courage had triumphed, showing that even the youngest hearts could carry the greatest strength. True heroism is not measured by age, strength, or appearance. It is measured by the courage to act when others hesitate, by the willingness to prioritize life and humanity over fear and selfishness. In this story, the black-faced twin, only 12 years old, demonstrated that bravery is not about power, it is about the heart. Her selfless act of donating blood to save a 9-month pregnant woman exemplifies the highest form of humanity, caring for another life without expecting anything in return. The white-faced twin, though initially hesitant, learned a vital lesson. Fear and superficial concerns pale in comparison to the importance of empathy and courage. True beauty lies not in the skin or outward appearance, but in the choices we make and compassion we show toward others. Doctors, nurses, and onlookers were astonished not only because a child performed such a remarkable act, but because it reminded everyone that heroism and humanity often come from the most unexpected places. Sometimes, the smallest hands can make the biggest difference. This story teaches us that courage is infectious. Witnessing selflessness can inspire even the hesitant or fearful to reconsider their values and priorities. It reminds us that life is fragile, and every act of kindness has a power to transform not just a moment, but the hearts of everyone involved. Ultimately, the tale of the twins is a testament to the power of love, courage, and humanity. It emphasizes that no matter how young, small, or seemingly ordinary we are, we all have the capacity to make a life-changing impact. When we act selflessly, we create ripples that inspire hope, compassion, and a better world for everyone.